Everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. So I'm just going to give my picks for tonight's main card at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. First time they've been there, so it's quite interesting. Gutted the fight for Hamzat and Robert was cancelled, but I mean, what can you do? Just still infuriates me. But Hamzat, you big pull-out merchant, does it all the time. 5 main events and he's pulled out 5 times. I mean, come on, sort yourself out, brother. But yeah, so let's go through this main card. We got Johnny Walker up first against Volkan Ozdemir. Now, I like both fighters. I used to love Johnny and his wild style until he started getting pieced up because his wild style was a bit too wild and started getting knocked out and grew a glass chin. Big dude, 6'6". Yeah, I think Ozdemir's fundamentals and basics are just better than Johnny's, and unless Johnny catches him with something wild, some spinning madness, flying knee, something like that, which is going to be hard to catch a veteran like Volkan with, I don't see Johnny winning this fight. I think it's a really bad fight for him. Yeah, he's a taller, longer guy, but I just think that Volkan is a tough SOB and can take whatever Johnny can throw at him, and as long as he doesn't get that wild catch to the face and get knocked out, I think Volkan's going to win this one hands down. His fundamentals, his boxing's better. It's just, he's all around better in that sense, and the fight ain't going to be going to the ground. So yeah, I've got Volkan Ozdemir winning this one. I would probably say by, I want to say second round knockout, because yeah, I just think Johnny he was great at one point, but I don't know what happened. Took a few losses and just never really recovered from that, I don't think. So yeah, I'm going Ozdemir at round 2 knockout. Right, next up we have Chara versus Antonio Tricoli. Now this fight's been changed like 3 times, yeah, which is crazy. Chara's had 3 different opponents. Now he's got this big old giant who's 6'5", got an 80-inch reach, big fella. Chara's not exactly small, he's 6'2", but Chara stands at 12-0. Tricoli's at 12-3. My money is going on Chara just because he's undefeated, and yeah, he's just a wild man. Got one eye, or he's got 2 eyes, but one don't work. Which is crazy how he's allowed to fight. But I mean, you got dudes fighting with one arm these days in some organisations. So I mean, if you want to let him fight, let him fight. Yeah, I'm going with Chara for this one. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting fight. That should be a good one. I'm going to go by second round knockout again. Maybe even first round knockout by Chara. He puts the pressure on. He just puts the pace on you, puts the pressure on. He's a bit like Sean Strickland, but just hits harder and can put you away easily. So yeah, I'm going with Chara on that one. Right, next up we have Kelvin Gastelum in a middleweight bout against Daniel Rodriguez. Was meant to be a 170 fight, but Kelvin came in way overweight, 184 or something, so they changed it to a middleweight bout, which is poor on Kelvin's part, really. Like, you know, you sign the contract to make weight and turn up for the fight, and yeah, if you can't even make weight, that's only half of what you got to do. The other half's fight. So it's a bit unprofessional in that sense, a bit unfair on your opponent, as they're probably trying hard to cut the weight as well. So yeah, for that, I'm just going to pick Daniel to win that one. I think that their skills are very similar. I think that they both, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one to call, really. I mean, let's have a little look. I mean, they're basically the same height. Daniel's got a little bit more of a reach advantage on him. And their records are not too far from similar. So, yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50 this one. I'm going to go Rodriguez, merely because he'll be feeling better because he's getting loads more, getting some of Gastelum's purse, and that's probably going to deflate Gastelum, and plus Gastelum's the one that missed weight, so maybe something's up, you know, why he didn't make weight, and it might be a detriment to him. So we're going to go with Rodriguez on that one. I'm going to say 3-round decision to Rodriguez. Right, co-main. I'm quite excited for this one. Sergey Pavlovich versus Alexander the gigantic Volkov. Standing at 6'7", he's a big dude. I'm 6'4", and I feel like I'm tall, very tall compared to most people. He's a big fella. I can't see Volkov winning this one. I think Sergey's just got too much power. I just think he's got too much for him. All it takes is one on the chin from Sergey, and that's it. It's good night. And Volkov's getting older. He's lost a few. He's had a ton of fights. I mean, he's got way more experience, but I just don't see him being able to put Pavlovich away. I just don't see it. Yeah, I'm going Pavlovich for this one. I'm going to go with first round knockout. I'm going with first round knockout because this dude's scary, man. When he hits people, it makes my bones hurt, and I'm always watching him on the telly. So yeah, I'm going with Pavlovich on this one. I feel like he's going to get job done. Right, the main event that wasn't supposed to be the main event. Robert the Reaper Whittaker versus Ikram Aleskerov. And, I mean, this is a tough one for Robert. It was a tough one against Ramzan anyway. Well, it would have been a tough one for the first couple rounds, for sure. Aleskerov's unranked, fairly unknown in a sense to most casuals. I aren't going to have ever heard of this guy. But he can fight. And he hails from Russia. He's friends with Islam and Khabib, and you know, they're all alike. They will choke you out and ground and pound you to death. So this is a tough one for Rob. If Rob can keep it on the feet, he stands a much better chance. But if Ikram gets him down, it's going to be a tough night at the office for Rob. I love Robert Whittaker, and I really don't like to pick against him because he only really has lost to the very elite Izzy Dricus, who's now champ. So I'm going with Robert Whittaker. I'm sticking my guns. I like Rob. He's an elite fighter. He's all around elite. And I think that if he can keep it on the feet and keep out of range of that takedown, I think he will have Ikram's number. And I think he'll be able to piece him up. It's going to be close, though. It is going to be a close fight. And what a chance for Aleskerov, come in and step in at number 3. If you can beat Rob, I mean, if you beat Rob, then puts you in the top 3. You're getting a shot. You're getting a shot very, very shortly. If like not next fight, but you're going to get hit. You're going to fight above you and number 1 or 2, and yeah, you're going to get a shot at that belt. So it puts him in a prime place, considering he's not ranked at all. So fair play for getting this shot. I hope he can pull it out of the bag and turn up and put in a good performance in. But I don't think he's going to be able to get past Rob. Rob's been fighting at too much of a high level for too long, I think, and I think he's going to outsmart him. But I mean, what do I really know? I'm just picking people that fight. I watch what I see and go on my gut instinct, and most of the time I'm wrong. So, but I enjoy it. Anyway, thank you for watching these videos. I hope you do enjoy the fights tonight, and I will catch you all on the next one because I'm out.